So I really got suspended for like not doing anything. Hey guys, Kristen, hopefully I'm centered. I'm not sure. Hey guys, Kristen here, and I know you guys are looking at my hair like, what? She just had purple hair and now she had like a natural, and now I have this. Yes, get used to it because I'm always going to change my hair. I got my nails done, and actually my sister does my nails. I don't know if you guys can see them. Like, can you focus it? I don't know if you guys can really see them. They were press-on nails, actually. And she did a really good job. I'm super excited. This is called Snow Angel. They have sparkles on it. Really cute. You guys want to know more about that, just check out my sister's Instagram, which is at Love Glitter Nails, and check out her Etsy store. So these are Camille's handmade glitter press-on nails. So check that out. I'm gonna put all that in the description below, so really check her out. Anyway, so let me get to the story time. This is about my first fight, and it was my last fight, you know, whatever. And this is set around the time of middle school, right? So I'm gonna say it was like 7th grade and stuff like that. And okay, so the day before the fight was gonna happen, the girl I get in the fight with, I'm going to name her Janet. And me and Janet are like best friends and something like that. So we, she got mad. It was over something super stupid. I think it was like over a key or a jacket or something. I promise you, I really just don't remember. Maybe I did lie. I don't know. I really don't remember really what happened. But she was mad at me and stuff like that. And so the day before, I'm outside playing with all my friends. You know, we're playing house. Yes, you guys know house. And she's blowing up my phone. She's over here saying these mean things and stuff like that. And like, you're a liar, stuff like that. And I'm already mad because you're interrupting playtime. Like, I'm playing house. I'm playing the sister. I can't keep coming back to my phone. And like, it was one of those slide up phones. I can't keep coming back and checking my phone because you're blowing it up. I was like, all right, see you tomorrow. It's gonna happen. It's going down. Whatever. Boop, in the conversation. Day of the fight. My mom wakes me up and stuff like that, and I keep telling my mom, I was like, hey mom, I'm coming back home. I need you to be ready to come pick me up, or tell daddy that he needs to come pick me up. Like, I need y'all to know that I'm coming back home. I continue to say this to this lady. Like, you can't get mad. Like, I am coming back home. Like, I continue to say it to her. And she's like, yeah, Kristen, get out my face and stuff like that. I was like, all right, I'm just letting you know I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. So I go and get dressed, and I wear my Ed Hardy jumpsuit. So if you guys know what Ed Hardy is, it's a clothing brand and stuff like that. And it's a hot pink Ed Hardy jogging suit. That's what I'm wearing. And it's all hot pink. I'm wearing a neon green tank top. It has the Ed Hardy right here. Seriously, if you really don't know what Ed Hardy is, I need you to just go look that up. Ed Hardy jogging suits. Super funny. And then I went to my mom and I had her put my hair up in a bun. And I looked at her, I was like, hey, I'm coming back home. And she's like, get out my face. And she like ends up leaving and stuff like that. And I never been in a fight before. So I grabbed the petroleum jelly and I put it all around my my fist. I put it all around my fist. And because I didn't know what to do with it, I just know that I needed some petroleum jelly. I didn't grab my book bag because I was like, oh, don't need my book bag because I'm coming back home. Like, I'm about to be home in like 5 minutes. I'm coming back home. So I leave and I walk out to the bus stop. I'm getting on the bus and stuff. All my friends who I played outside with like the day before, they're like, what's happening? What's going on? I was like, y'all, just listen. Like, it's going down. Like, I'm going to let her know. I'm going to let her have it. Like, it's happening stuff. You know, all 7th graders are like, oh my God, this is big. Like, I was about to like record it and things like that. And get into the school. I'm walking into the school and stuff, and everyone's like, so like, what's happening and stuff. I'm like, y'all, I'm about to get in a fight. Like, I'm about to go head back home. Y'all ain't about to see me in class. I was telling my friends, like, hey, tell Miss Jackson that I'm not gonna be in class. tell Mr. Stevenson that I need him to send my homework to me via email because I ain't gonna be in class because I'm about to get suspended, like I'm about to get in trouble. Past the office, because you have to pass the office to get to the stairs to get upstairs where I was going to. So I passed the office, and I just looked at them, I'm like, okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit and stuff like that. And I'm walking upstairs. Now, me and Janet, we share a locker. Like, we didn't have to, we just decided to share a locker because that locker that we were sharing, it was like closer to all of our classes, so we share a locker, but originally it was her locker. So I get upstairs and stuff, and already people are like already like around us, and she's like throwing out my stuff. She's throwing out my books and everything like that and stuff. And then she throws out my Tupperware, because I used to like eat breakfast to school, and I always do my Tupperware like in the locker and stuff like that. So she's throwing out everything. So I'm just like, all right. So I start getting the books. I'm like stacking my books. I'm like, okay, I'm stacking some books right there. I'm grabbing the Tupperware. I'm stacking right there. And I guess me not doing anything, or me just being me and just being like that, she got so mad, and she like turns around and she pushes me, right? So I get up and I push her back. Boop, fight's over. Yeah, the fight was over. Like, that's all we did. All we did was push each other. And our teacher, I'm gonna name him Mr. Gregory. Does that sound like a teacher? I don't know. I'm naming him Mr. Gregory. And Mr. Gregory was this tall dude. Like, he was like 6'9". Like, this teacher was super tall, and he had like a bald head. He like grew from Despicable Me. Like, that's how he was, tall, bald, and things like that. And he like grabs us, and he's like taking us to the stairs. Like, he's taking us to the office and stuff. I'm like, man, like, we didn't even get to throw hands or nothing like that. And she's on the other side, and you know, when you get angry and stuff, you like start to cry. And so she's over there like, you know, mad and she's crying and stuff like that. Mr. Gregory grabs, like, here, I'm not gonna show you. He grabs my Ed Hardy jumpsuit. Like, first of all, I don't even think like teachers are allowed to do this, but he grabs my Ed Hardy jumpsuit, my jacket, and he's pulling me up off the ground. So I don't know how tall I am, maybe like 5'6" or something like that. I'm not touching the ground. Like, my feet are not touching the ground and stuff. So he's taking us downstairs, and I'm not touching the ground. Like, I'm not touching any of the steps or anything like that. And I don't know why I'm still holding myself. And I'm not touching the ground. And yo, I just said her real name. Janet, I said Janet. Janet is, you know, mad and stuff, and she's actually pretty tall, so she gets to touch the ground, and people are like walking past us. My friends are behind us, people stuff, and I was like telling them like, hey, put my stuff back in the locker. I don't want anybody to steal it. Like, I'm still having conversations with people while I'm getting taken to the office. Like, I was like, hey, please pick up my homework, bring it to me, put my stuff back in the locker, tell Miss this and this. Like, I'm over here having conversations, so I'm getting taken to the office. So we get down to the office, and we had to sit down. She sits like 2 seats over there from me, and I sit right here and stuff. And she's like mad crying and stuff like that. And I'm just sitting there. And what was funny, this has nothing to do with it. I had a best guy friend. I'm gonna name him like John. And I walk in, and he's sitting over there in a chair. We both look at each other. Like, he was getting in trouble too. I was getting in trouble, and we are like two people that just, it was out of the blue that we would get in trouble. So it was super funny that we both got in trouble at the same time. Anyways, we look at each other, and we're just like, so I'm just sitting there and stuff like that. I was like, I had my phone, whatever, and she's mad. She goes in the office first and talks to the principal. And then it was my turn. So I get up and I go into the principal's office, and I sit down, and she was like, tell me what happened. I was like, okay, well, we are sharing a locker. Boop. She cuts me off. She was like, you guys are sharing a locker. Like, you guys should not be sharing a locker. You have your own locker. Every student in this school has their own locker. And at this point, I'm just staring at her like, okay, I guess I'm just not going to tell you the story. Like, I'm not going to tell you what happened and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, well, what happened? Oh, I can speak now? Okay, so like I said before, we were sharing a locker. And I come upstairs, and she's throwing out my stuff in the locker, and she pushes me. I push her back. That was it. And stuff. I told her what happened, and she, you know, I'm getting suspended. I was like, this is really, it's super stupid because we didn't even throw hands. You know what I mean? Like, if us just pushing is getting us suspended, then everybody in that school should get suspended because everybody was pushing in the hallway, so everybody should be getting suspended. Anyway, she calls my dad and stuff like that. So I'm sitting there waiting for my dad to come, and then my dad comes in and stuff, and I stand up and I stand beside him, and he's talking to the principal, and they're talking about, yeah, you're going to be suspended, la 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 la. And I'm on my phone. I was texting my friends like, hey, I'm getting suspended. I told you I'm about to go home. I'm going home right now and stuff like that. I texted my sister. I was like, hey, I'm going home. Like, I'm just texting people like this. And my dad like reaches over next to me and he like grabs my phone and he puts it in his pocket. And so I was like, oh, play along. Like, you're going to be like a really responsible parent. So I was like, okay. So he's talking to the principal. And so then when it was time for me to leave, he's like, go get your stuff. I was like, Dad, I didn't bring anything to school because I told Mom that I was coming back home. Like, my mom knows that this is happening, so we get into the car and stuff, whatever, and he hands me back my phone. Like, everything's like super chilled and stuff like that. And he was like, so what happened? Who won? I was like, we didn't get to fight. All we did was push each other, and then it got broken up and stuff like that. And I get home, and I don't know, I went to go watch TV, eat some, still texting people and stuff. Like, everything's super chill. Mom comes home. I was like, listen, you can't be mad because you knew that this was happening. Like, you knew I was getting suspended. You knew I was coming back and stuff like that. Like, she knew. So she really wasn't mad. But what was good about this, people, is that the following day was spring break. My whole family, we all were going to Myrtle Beach. So we left from Myrtle Beach and stuff like that, and when I came back, I had 3 extra days. So, yeah, I had 3 extra days, and so I was like, okay, this is just an extended vacation. It's an extended break and stuff like that. And, yeah, so then the day when I had to come back to school and stuff, everybody's like, you know, asking me questions and things like that. I was like, yeah, I was like pretty chill and stuff like that. Like, I didn't get in trouble. Whatever, she wanted these hands and things like that. And then, we had to go to Mr. Gregory's class, and me and Janet, dang, I'm about to say a real name. Me and Janet actually have that class together, and he sat her on the other side, and then I sat on this side and stuff, and I sat down, looked over at her like, you want these hands again? No, in the real, but that was like my first fight. So my first and last fight. Like, I've never gotten in a fight after that. And the funny thing is that after that happened, a year later, me and Janet became best friends again. We realized that it was like super stupid, and we were cracking up about it and things like that. Everything that happened, and I actually just got done talking to Janet like last week and stuff because we still keep in touch and stuff. So yeah, so I really got suspended for like not doing anything. Yeah, so anyways, guys, thanks for watching my story time. Really hope you guys liked it. Seriously, check out my sister's press-on nails. She has so many colors. Check out her Etsy store and her Instagram, which is at Love Glitter Nails. I'm putting that all below. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.